Hello folks, welcome along to A Taste of Country with Lucia Butler. I've got a young lad here beside me, a young singing artist, and his name is Sean McAloon. Welcome along, Sean.
Good evening, Lucia. Great to be with you.
Oh, Sean, it's an awful pleasure to be with you. And you know, folks, we're here in London. Where are we, Sean?
We're in Conway 3. It's my first time over here, and you know it's a great place and very nostalgic to Ireland.
Oh, and of course the man himself you met when you came in the door?
I met the one and only Seamus, yes, and a lovely fella, and it's first time to meet him, and that's great.
You didn't see the Honda 50 yet, Sean, did you?
Not yet, but mightn't be long.
Anyway, Sean, I know you hail from a place, Belcoo in County Fermanagh, am I right?
That's right. I'm born and reared in Belcoo, County Fermanagh, and
that's up in Northern Ireland, and it's a great place, I believe, Sean. There's lots of musicians and artists and everything come from up that part.
Oh no, there seems to be a growing place for there's a lot of us in the local area,
yeah,
and it's just a lovely place.
It is indeed. And Sean, you're 19 years of age, am I right?
That's right, 19, yeah.
Oh, and I tell you something, you're a rising star, because I believe you got a big award there last night.
I did. I'm top of the world yet, and I got Best Newcomer at the Irish World Awards, and I'm delighted to be over here, and it was just a great experience from start to finish.
Oh, well done, and can I just congratulate you on that Best Newcomer, and one hell of a singer you are.
Well, thanks so much, and I'd just like to take this opportunity to thank Paddy McAloon and all at the Irish World and yourself for all the help and efforts and such a great enjoyable night.
Oh, Sean, that's very sweet of you. You're more than welcome, Sean, absolutely. And I know you're a young rising star, and there's lots of successful years ahead of you, Sean McAloon.
Oh, please God, I hope you're right, all going well.
I know I'm right, Sean. I know we like to pick winners, and we got a winner in you.
No, thank you. It's good to know that you're enjoying me anyhow.
Well, listening to the feedback there last night when you got up on the stage, there was lovely feedback, Sean, so...
Oh, it was great, and it was a great experience, and it was great to get up with such a big crowd, and have them singing and clapping along and dancing, and it's just a great experience.
There was 720 people there last night, Sean, at the Irish World Awards for 2012.
Yeah, it was as I say, it was such an enjoyable night, and I just loved it from start to finish. And I met a lot of people like Mary Byrne and different people like that there, and it was just great experience from start to finish. Daithí O'Shea, and not forget him, a gentleman, and Lisa McHugh and Cathal Fee, all them great fellas, and Seamus himself too, of course, and just a great night, Lucia.
And you had Angela Reid there, and you had David O'Connor, our fellow Wexford man.
That's right. It's the first time to meet themselves, and such lovely and civil down to earth people, and it's great when you come over here and you meet people from beside home that you didn't know.
Yeah. Well, Sean, the newspaper's going for 25 years, and that's a celebration in itself, and I'd like to wish Paddy McAloon as well, along with you. May he have many more successful years with the family business, the Irish World newspaper.
Definitely, I wish Paddy and the Irish World all the best, and they have a great newspaper, and it's going great for them. Just thanks very much for having me. And appreciate it.
Yeah, and they often do a little bit on you. There was an article in there recently, Sean?
That's right. I'm very grateful of them for doing that on me, and it was great, and I got great publicity out of it.
Oh, well, that's what it's all about, Sean. It's a circle that, that's what they're there for, and, everyone helps each other. Now, Sean, tell me, going back to yourself, a family, how many is in your family? I know of one special little boy, Daithí.
That's right, there's 4 of us. Daithí's the youngest of us, and a big country music fan from he was born, and a big fan of us all, and follows us all, so.
Well, I know one lady in particular he's a big fan of, and that's the lovely Lisa McHugh.
That's right, he's mad about Lisa. From morning to night Lisa's playing in our house, and that was great that he has such an interest in country music.
Well, if he follows your footsteps, Sean, he won't be going too far wrong. Is there any other rest of them involved in the music?
Well, Michael and James, James be more into sports, and they'd be all interested in the country music, but James would be more the sports, and Michael would be more the computer end of things. But hopefully we might make a band of it out of the McAloon household yet.
Well done. And now tell me, Mum and Dad, can they sing?
Mum and Dad, if you're about our house, I suppose during the day at the radio going, you definitely could say, I suppose, that they could sing. You'd be hearing a lot of them.
Yeah, is that ICMR radio?
Irish Country Music Radio be on all day, every day in our house, Lucia.
I'm glad to hear that, Sean. I'm glad to hear it, because we do like to play your music along with all the other artists there, you know, new and upcoming ones, as well as the ones that's well established really, I guess.
Well, I'd just like to take this opportunity too to thank yourself and Pat Garrett and all at Irish Country Music Radio for keeping me music played, and very grateful.
It's our pleasure, Sean. It's our pleasure. I mean, enjoy playing it. As I said, you know, there's lots of newcomers out there to be pushed on and made heard, I guess.
Oh yeah, you're right, and as I say, without the people like yourselves for helping us along the way, we wouldn't get anywhere, you know.
Well, Sean, there's lots of listeners out there, you know, they haven't heard until they hear on the radio, and then they say, oh God, we got another newcomer there. And this is where, and you know, from strength to strength, the music is always pushed on, and it's kept alive, the country music. What do you think of that? You're 19 years of age now, and what's your experience in the music, you know, in the music business? To me, it seems like you've been at for ages and ages, because you're so well established. I don't know, you're well established, I guess, and confident.
Oh yeah, well I guess all through school, mainly secondary school, I suppose all I really focused on was music. Singing. My music teacher, Catherine Leonard from Pettigo in County Donegal, would have been a big help to myself, confidence-wise, and get me out to concerts, and even went to Florida with herself and sang at concerts over there for a week. And it's just great, and it's all I ever wanted to do, and please God it'll go well.
It will, Sean, it will. And now tell me about yourself. Any writing skills? Any pen songs from yourself? I know you've got a lot of original songs coming up, but from yourself?
I have a lot of original stuff alright coming up. I've a new 15-track album, see it coming out in December. I'm actually launching it on the 10th of December in Enniskillen. It's a local town, Enniskillen, County Fermanagh. And we're still organising it, as I say, and well, at the minute, Lucia McAloon, our band, is going to be there on the night, and over the next few weeks, hopefully we'll keep you informed and let you know who else is going to be appearing on the night, and please God, it'll be a great night.
It will be a great night. Once you have the band established, and the venue is in the hotel in Fermanagh.
It's a new hotel that's opening again, refurbished. It's going to be the Enniskillen Hotel.
Oh, very good, Sean. Once you have all that booked, sure, look at the artists. We'll all add slowly, and it will be a great night. And sure, maybe, you know, I might pop over myself.
Yeah, that'd be great to see yourself and Pat and all the crew at Irish Country Music Radio down.
Without, and you never know, maybe there'll be a live broadcast done down there, a few interviews, who knows.
You're right to see you.
And Sean, you've done some videos, DVDs?
I have a video of me second single, which was Land of Lake McNean.
And the first single was, Sean, you have 3 singles out there now.
I have 3 singles. The first single was a single wrote by John Forry and Pam Rose of Nashville. And yeah, that song is doing great for myself, thank God. And the second single, Eugene Cunningham of Enniskillen, would have played a lot with Jimmy Buckley as his own wee one-man show now. And Eugene, when he met me, he only knew me from I was born, but when he met me, he said, Sean, I am going to write a song for yourself. And he phoned me maybe 2 nights later, and he says, Sean, I'd love you to come in. He says, as soon as you can, I have this song, and I think it's for you, and I've wrote it for you. So I says, that's great, Eugene. So one day, and I knew the minute I heard it, the song was for me, and that was Land of Lake McNean. So I went on then and done a video for it, and it's doing great for myself, thank God. And then my current single, I brought it out a few weeks back. It's Desperado Love, a Conway Twitty cover, and that song is bringing me on leaps and bounds.
And they're great. Excuse me, they're doing great. Have they been on the TV shows?
They've been on the TV show, the Phil Mac Country Show, Sky Showcase. I've featured it quite a few times, and hopefully in the coming weeks and months they'll be on it quite a bit more, Lucia.
That's on Sky 191 now, I believe, is it? Am I right?
That's right, you're right, Sky 191.
Yeah, we have to get used to changes.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, Sean, I've seen them, and I think great, no bother to you. It's a credit to you. You're only a young fella, but I really feel you have a great future ahead of you, Sean.
I hope you're right, please God, and my dream is in the next year or so to get my own band together and get on the road, and I'm really looking forward to the future.
That was my next question. Were you planning on putting the band together, or what was the plan?
The plan is in the next few months to get a band organised and get ready to go on the road some stage next year, and I'm really looking forward to it, and it's just really all I ever want to do, so really looking forward to it.
That would be a big step for someone so young, Sean, and positive thinking, and it'll all flourish and grow for you from strength to strength, and you'll be good. You'll be out there with the rest of them, you'll put your own stamp on things and you will be successful, I think. I hope anyway.
Very much, I know you're right. Please God, as I do say.
Sean, one last question. As you're growing up, I know you always said you loved the music. Who would have inspired you in the music as you were growing up?
The music, I suppose, on the Irish side, you have the likes of Ray Lanham, Philomena Begley, Daniel O'Donnell, and I'll tell you, Philomena Begley, ex-guitar player Dan O'Hara, man, God help, I hope he's in heaven. He was a great inspiration for me, and when I was younger, my mother and father bringing me out to dances and to meet Dano and to see him play and to talk to him, it was a great thing to watch,
And Larry Cunningham,
Larry Cunningham, God rest him, and hope the man's in heaven. He's a great man to watch, and he done a lot of work for Irish music. And on the American side, my favourites would be Alan Jackson and Keith Whitley and stuff like that there,
Yeah, and I'm sure Conway Twitty maybe.
Conway Twitty, you're right, I can't forget Conway, one of my favourites as well.
Oh, that's absolutely wonderful. And what about Johnny Cash?
Johnny Cash, you can't forget him either. There's just so many.
We'll be here all night.
You could go on the whole night naming out people, but yeah.
Well, Sean, do you know what? I know you're a busy lad now. You're about to go on stage here in Seamus Moore's pub in Conway Street in London, and it's your first time in Seamus Moore, so I'm going to wish you the very best.
Oh, thank you. As I say, over here in Seamus's bar, it's like being at home. You're made feel so welcome by Seamus and all in the bar and yourself, and it's just a great experience, and I hope to be back here sometime soon.
Didn't I put you in behind the bar the minute you walked in the door?
She did. Lucia gave me a job the minute I got in through the door. But she can't complain about that.
No.
As long as the money's right.
Yeah, and it's good PR, isn't it, Sean?
You're right, Lucia.
Well, so is there anything then, anyone you'd like to say hello to or thank or anything just before we wrap up, before you run back on stage there?
Well, most important, I'd like to thank me family, my mother and father, for all the help, and people like yourself, Lucia, for giving me the airplay and giving me the chance to get heard and get known. And I'll tell you, there's a special wee girl in Draperstown, wee Annie Macaulay. She does follow me a lot, and there's a lot of girls in Draperstown, the whole crew, I suppose I might as well say the girls in Draperstown, and they do follow me all the time, so best luck to them, and I hope they're listening.
And I suppose you better say to everybody, Yeah.
Everyone is right that requests me music, and it's great, and please God, I hope to meet up with everyone that's listening sometime soon.
Well, as you know, Sean, Irish Country Music Radio is we broadcast around the world. We've got internet radio station. It'll be a long time before you get to travel around that world, won't it? Because we've got listeners all over the world. But please God, here's hope, and one day you'll start doing your touring.
Thank you, Lucy, and it's great to have been here with you, and thanks very much for everything.
Yeah, no bother at all. And it's my privilege to have you, Sean, especially the best newcomer for 2012. May God bless you, and honestly, from the bottom of my heart, I'm very proud of you to be able to see you up there on that stage last night and doing exactly what you done. So Sean McAloon, well done and congratulations on my own behalf, and also from all the crew, Pat Garrett and all the crew at irishcountrymusicradio.com. I know they would be sending their best wishes to you as well, Sean, so continued success.
Thank you so much, Lucia, and it was great to have been with you, and I'll thank Pat again and all at Irish Country Music Radio for having me, and just a great whole outfit. So hope to see you soon. Thank you.
All right, and there you go, folks. That was the lovely interview with the young man himself, the best newcomer for 2012 from the Irish World Awards. That is, of course, Sean McAloon, 19 years of age, from Belcoon, County Fermanagh. Thank you, and I hope you enjoyed this interview. God bless you all.